If I can, are you going to? Maybe. There we go. Hello. How are we doing? Hello. Happy Wednesday. I'm not even sure what day it is. How are we doing? How's everybody's week going? I'm always discombobulated. I had a short week because Monday was holiday, and then yesterday I had to be in the office like stupid early for this like live thing that we did, and so yesterday I was just all over the place, but today I'm here and I know what day it is and what time it is. I'm very excited. I almost remember what day it is. And then so I keep having to move this around, but in my stuff, I have this like crazy lipstick spinner. I'm trying to lift it up here without. Sometimes they just bounce out. And so this now with that, the thing that I unpacked yesterday, the little Mac. Oh, this thing, adding these 5 in, now this is completely full. There are 9 things that are not MAC products. There are 5 of these LA Colors matte lipsticks that I got when I was on a work trip. And I've just kind of kept those around. And then I have the 4 lipsticks from Too Faced. If you remember when they did, so they had done unicorn tears, that was like a thing for them for a while. So then they decided to have like mermaid, which is kind of a green. They were these kind of like shimmery, kind of multi-chromy. This one is angel tears. You can see it's got a yellow base. This is the signature unicorn tears, which was a blue with like a blue and pink. And then we have fairy tear pink. It's doing that reconnecting thing. I'm hoping it doesn't keep doing that through the whole live. We shall see. But things are starting to pop. Again, things just want to pop out of here. I have so much trouble. And as I'm cleaning and decluttering, things are moving and I have to like rearrange them. And so this is just here. It just lives here. It's going to be in my way through the whole video. I'm so sorry about it. But I wanted to come on. It's a little lunch break live. I like since I haven't had as much time with the play rehearsals that I'm doing, I am excited to do these lunch break lives. I think they're a lot of fun. And so today I actually got something in the mail. It was a very lovely gift from somebody who is a member of our chat community here on my channel and also over on Dion's channel. And that is Jo. And I put her at tag in the description box because she does have a channel. She hasn't been very active on it. Maybe we can coax her back. We talked Tanya into it. We got Tanya to come back and make videos again. So maybe we'll coax Jo back into making videos again, but you can find her channel there. And Jo sent me a birthday gift, which is very lovely. And so that showed up today, which is lovely because if you saw my live, yes, a hacker got a hold of my debit card and stole all my money. So I'm still working through that. So it was nice as someone who's a little bit of a dedicated shopaholic, even though I'm trying to like be more intentional with shopping, there is no shopping right now just because we're trying to work through that whole fraud thing. So it was nice to get a little surprise to kind of brighten the day. So she sent now one of them. Look at this Morphe brush set. This is the conceal and set. And I haven't picked up this particular set, but I've picked up several sets of Morphe brushes. I've been really into the Morphe brushes, so I'm very excited to try these out. There's a paddle powder brush, the M163, and the M135 slant, the to the point dual-sided powder puff, which is very exciting. The box, we all know how Ulta packages things, so no surprise there. But the packaging doesn't matter, right? Because we're just going to take it out. Oh, and there's Jo. She sent me a message on Instagram. Hello, Jo. Let me switch this to all messages. So this was, yeah, look at that. Very exciting. So let's take this out. I do have to say that one thing I think Morphe could do a little differently, I feel like this is a lot of packaging for 2 brushes and a sponge. This could have been half this size, right? Like, and maybe a little thicker. Maybe we just slide the puff down the front and have the brushes. Because there's basically, I'm holding too many things. So like when you open it, there's a little divider thing in there and the brushes kind of sit in there. So these could be, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. Cardboard recycling is pretty good. Hello, Avocado. How are you doing? I'm just unboxing a little birthday gift that I got from Joe. And so let me go ahead and put this packaging in there. So here is the powder brush. This looks nice. Very fun. Yeah, so this is the M163 powder brush, paddle powder brush. And it is kind of, you can see it's a little bit, it's kind of squished like a paddle brush, but it's still a powder. This I really like. The way that I do my makeup, I've been trying to play more with like fluffier brushes, and sometimes for face brushes, fluffier brushes are okay, but I especially like for eye brushes, but like for blush brushes and all kinds of like little powder things, I like it when they're a little bit more compact, they're a little bit denser, because then you have more control. So when you have fluffy, those are great for blending, but you can't do precision as much. And I do a lot of like drawing lines and shapes, and especially for the eyes. And so I'm interested to play with this powder brush because I think that this is going to be really great, especially like for under the eyes. I think this will work really well. And sometimes powder brushes are too fluffy for me. Like if I'm doing oh, you know what? Sorry, so squirrel. I think that this could be really good. This might be a good size for my hourglass palettes. I'm always saying that I have trouble with these little pans, and I think the way that this tapers, Billy Bob, gay trans, half right. So definitely gay, not trans, non-binary. But glad you walked through that. Still trying to find the right makeup brushes for me. I'm a big texture person. I do if you have a chance to go to Ulta, like, I think these are nice. Like, I really like these. I think they're nice and soft, and they're more expensive than they used to be. I remember in the day when you could go get a Morphe brush for like $3. I think that this actually might work really well because I always have trouble with these little pans in the hourglass. I bet this will be good. I'll have to try that in one of my next, because I think I don't want to get it dirty before I actually am having a chance to use it. But I think that'll work really well. Oh, if they sell these separate, if that works, I might pick up a couple extra of these. Thank you, Joe. That's a good. And then we have this one, which is, oh, interesting. So this is the M135 slanted concealer brush. And you can see it's got a little bit of slanted there, but it's kind of pinched here. So it gives the top kind of this like slanted triangle shape. Oh, that could be fun. I do drag. Yes, I do drag. My stage name is Janessa J Champagne, which is the same as my channel. And yeah, I do drag. I've been doing drag in December, it'll be 25 years. I keep trying to retire and nobody will let me. So I'm still here. But yeah, I've been doing drag for 25 years. And then during the Panini, decided to start a YouTube channel. So it's been a lot of fun. Happy birthday. Oh, I'm knocking things over. Happy birthday, Lauren. Yeah, Lauren. Yeah, it's fun. And that's really what, for me with drag, like if I'm doing like a photo shoot or I'm doing something like where the money is on the barrelhead, right? Like we need it to be good. I've got a couple go-to looks that I can do. But most of the time for shows and stuff, and on YouTube, I love to just play. I want to try new things and be creative, and like sometimes I look a hot mess, and that's okay because I'm glad that I have a couple looks that I can go to when I need to do something that I know will work out and I know will look good. But yeah, I love the creativity of it. That's why I've stuck around for this long. And then we've got, so this is the little powder puff, and this is the To The Point dual-sided powder puff. Ugh. Oh, how many dumb drag queens does it take to open a small plastic bag? Clearly more than one. All right, so here is the little powder puff, which is very fun. It's got a little finger strap. And so this side is a little bit more, it's almost like, I don't know if you can see the texture very well, but it's almost spongy, like a really small grade spongy. And then this is the like velour powder puff. I've been more into powder. I think ever since I like made the determination that I was like gonna start using um my Hourglass palettes more because they were expensive, so we're gonna get some use out of them. But like this infinity, you can, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a huge dip in here now, because this is the one I've been using the most often, and I really like the way that this makes my makeup look. It gets this very airbrushed, and so I've been kind of playing with powders more. Everything is a cycle, right? I'm in a cycle where I'm back into doing powder a lot, so I'm very excited to have, excuse me, pretty girl, to have more of these little fluffy, little kind of powder puffs. I have a couple. I got one in the Morphe the Christmas collection too, and it worked really well, so I'm very excited. The other thing that was in the package, so it wasn't just the brushes, she also sent me, I'm very excited to play with this. We always need more sparkle. Hey KK. KK, does this mean you got your channel back? That's very exciting. It looks like you are on your regular channel, so congratulations. That's very exciting. So this is from Half Magic Beauty, and this is the Dopamine Diamonds Bestsellers, which is a viral grown-up glitter plus award-winning face gems. Are face gems winning awards? Is that a thing? That feels like a little bit of marketing speak, but oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Kay. That's good news. A lot of times with YouTube, when things go wrong, there's not a lot of good news. So I'm glad that you have some good news, because that feels not the norm. So let me go ahead and open these up, because we know I love glitter. So let's set that down. Let's get the gems. Ooh, and these are little iridescent face gems. And your AdSense, that's the best part, yes. Ooh, look at that. So those are fun. I have a bunch of face crystals and things. I forget to use them a lot, but I do like to. I always say this, but when I'm done with the reorganizing, I need to like, as I'm planning out the space, I'm trying to like make sure, because what I try to do, oh God. Nobody wants to talk to me until I am live. And I forgot to turn the little volume thing down, so I'm so sorry that there are these notifications. There we go. So there you can see, those are a really nice sparkle. Yes, thank you. So the vertical lives have definitely, I mean, they're up and down, but I had a live. I think it was my get ready for the show where I did the look that I wore to the Christmas show that I did. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before, is now the most viewed thing on my channel. So my most viewed video is at 1,600, and I think that live went to 1,900. So these lives, they're kind of up and down, but they definitely do help. And so it has been nice, and it's nice to not have to turn on my computer and do that whole thing. So I'm kind of getting into the vertical lives. There's still things about how YouTube works on my phone that I don't love, but I do definitely like I like that the engagement is higher. I like that it seems to do pretty well. So those are the gems. We love that. Now let's open up this glitter. So this is the Glitter Puck, and I think the shade is Dopamine Sparkle. So this is, you can kind of see the color, sort of. Let me cover up my big old face, and maybe that'll help. So there is, ooh, this is nice packaging. I don't have a lot from Half Magic. I have a few things. Ooh, when you open it up, there's like a spongy thing. Is that just to protect it, or is that like the applicator? Oh, as I try. My life is covered in glitter. Oh, let's see. Ooh. Ooh, it's got kind of like a jelly feel, but it's solid, but like a wet solid. Interesting. There's that. I just about rubbed it on my face, and then I was like, you have places to go today. You should calm down. That's pretty. Look at that reflect on that. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, yeah. That's pretty. Yeah, it's yeah, on the when it's all condensed like that, it's got like kind of a goldy sort of color in it that mixes with the pink. It's not like a separate kind of gold, but just the way that it mixes with the pink is so pretty. I just want to keep making this swatch bigger and bigger so that it shows off more of that shift. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I don't know why half magic is kind of flies under my radar sometimes. I don't know why that is. So I think you could apply it now that I feel the texture. I think you could apply it with this, but I think this is also probably a little bit of like a protector sealant kind of, I mean, it's a loose sponge, so there's nothing that's going to like keep air out or anything, but that's pretty. Ooh, that's fun. I have a few random Half Magic things, and I have the like Half Magic did a collab with Maxine, the that horror movie, the one that's the third in the trilogy with like X, Pearl, and Maxine. And there's a couple things that I've gotten, and I've gotten a couple of their liquid lipsticks, and I haven't really played with them much. I also got, you know what else I need to do? So Dion and I are always saying we're going to work on our wings, and what she has I have been slacking a little bit, but I also at one point bought a kit from Half Magic that had this little like stencil so that you can use for your wings. And I still have not used this, and now it's all dusty. I have to wash it off. But yeah, so I have this little like stencil thing that you can use to create like a winged liner. Ooh, MAC expensive pink. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna do a live at some point. I don't want to do it on a lunch break live because I want to make sure I have time to like really go through them and we can talk about them. But I'm gonna maybe I'll try to find time on a weekend or I'll wait until the show is done in February. But I've got so many like fun old Mac products that I remember when Mac was that girl, and I'm glad that they're making improvements, but oh God, I knock over this setting spray 1,600 times a day. Let's move it to a different spot. Um, but I have so many like things from the old collection, and I know there's things that I decluttered that I'm kicking myself about. Because like I have one of the Heatherette palettes and one of the Heatherette lipsticks, and I know that I had at least one of the other Heatherette palettes. I think there were two, and I had the other one. Um, oh, so and that actually for how glitter is usually on you forever, that came right off. There's a little bit of sparkle left on my hand, as I would expect, but sometimes, I mean, not much. I don't even know on the camera if you can see any. Like, if I look closely, I see a few little sparkles here and there. Actually, that second time I went over it, I think those might even be gone. Huh. I am pretty impressed. Well, thank you, Joe. This was an absolutely lovely, lovely birthday gift. I really appreciate it. And this is really beautiful. So this is the Half Magic, the glitter puck, and then the face gems. And then we have the Morphe brush set. So we have the slanted concealer brush, the paddle powder brush, and what did they call this? To the point. The to the point makeup spun. No, dual-sided powder puff. Dual-sided powder puff. Does it say? Let's see what it says. Precisely blends concealer. I thought maybe it would say something about the two sides, what the two sides are. Because yeah, this feels almost kind of spongy. Very cool. All right, so that is my live. That's all. I just wanted to come on. I got this present from Joe, and then we were talking a little bit on Instagram, and she said that she was fine with me mentioning her name in the live. So yeah, I do really like these. I think that these are fun. And then the Christmas collection were like mini brushes that had a red handle, and then now they put out a couple sets. I don't think they have individual brushes. I didn't look that closely. I was just kind of walking past a display, but now they have some that have this like, yeah, maybe if I hold it back here, it'll be, but like these butter yellow, which I think is really fun. So I'm excited that they're starting to do some different collections and do some, but that plain, this gray that they have is such a like, I mean, it's clean, it's professional looking. If you were going to have these in like a kit, these would be fantastic. They're nice, soft synthetic brushes. I do miss some of the Morphe natural hair brushes from the previous incarnation of Morphe. I do, I do miss them, but and they do one thing they do tend to get there's something about it's not exactly a soft touch texture, but it's something where product does kind of grab a little bit. So you do like I find I have to clean them more than I have to clean some of my other brushes, like the handles and stuff. But yeah, I'm really liking them. They're really this one has been, I'm so excited now that I'm playing with colorful foundations. This little like paintbrush style. This is the M107, the foundation brand. Fond de teint, if you are Française. But that one, I've really been loving this one for like paints and colorful foundations and stuff. So this one is a lot of fun. Yeah, so that is the video for today. Thank you again, Joe. That was a lovely, lovely, unexpected present. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a lovely day, and I'm gonna go back to work. I need another vacation already. This year has just been exhausting. So I'm going to go. Let's see if I can remember my outro. Let me put that over there to put in the... yeah, so I hope everybody's having a lovely day. Don't forget to circle back after this is over. I'm going to have to go onto my computer and turn this to public. So it'll take a few minutes because that's one of the weird things with YouTube is that I will set it to public. People are here, so clearly it's public. Whenever it then goes to publish, it automatically turns it to private. And like that doesn't happen to Dion. It doesn't happen to other people I know. I don't know why that's going on, but it always turns mine to private. And then, so I will turn it to private. So make sure you circle back. God damn it. Always, nobody wants to talk to me until I'm live. Please circle back and leave a comment below to feed that algorithm. And while you are down there, don't forget to give me that thumbs up to tell me that you appreciated the live. Or if you are like, girl, we don't care about your birthday. Like, nobody's here for that. Move it on, keep it pushing. Go ahead and give me that thumbs down. It is all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, become part of the family, and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified every time I upload or go live. I do try really hard to make sure I have at least one video or live per week, and sometimes, if you are lucky, if you're very lucky, you might even get a bonus video. Ooh! Not likely in January, horrific. If you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate in between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website, just pretend it's there, The World of Champagne at janessaj.com. Thank you so much for watching. My Worst of the Beauty Community 2025 video is live on my channel now. I know I'm a little bit late to the party. Editing took me longer than I expected, but that video is live. So the last two videos on my channel are the Best of Beauty 2025 and the Worst of Beauty 2025. And so we spill some tea, we talk about some brand shenanigans, we talk about some products that I just do not understand why they even exist, and it's a good time. Next video is going to be my Get Ratchet with me with my purple look that I did for, if you watch the Best of Beauty 2025, that purple look that I did is actually going to be the next video that comes out, because we are going to be doing our own color of the year, because if you saw the color of the year from Pantone, it is shenanigans. And so look for that coming soonish to my channel as soon as I can get it done. And until I see you again, bye. All right, turn off. There we go.